Hello and welcome back to another episode of the channel. So there's been a lot of chat recently in terms of doing aftermarket head units for Mark 1 TTs. So I've picked up a new head unit, so I'll go through the steps with that in better detail than my last video, so hopefully it'll be helpful. So this is the new unit I picked it up from Amazon. Again, I thought I'd have a bit of a change from the 10-inch Android. So let's have a look and see what we get with it. Comes with a remote. I'm not too sure how well that'll do while driving, I don't know, but maybe if a passenger wants to watch something on screen, we'll see. Comes with a microphone, which is handy. But again, I'll show you why I won't be using that one shortly. Comes with a nice little attachment. Stick on your steering wheel somewhere, I guess, if you want to use that. And also comes with a reversing camera, and again, I'll show you why shortly. I won't be using this one specifically, but again, seems to be a fairly nifty little kit. And this is the unit. So it's really small and it's really lightweight. So I'll be interested to see how this fits, but again, it obviously fits the hole. So we'll get to putting it together. So move the boxes out the way, give that a shove. So when you take out your Audi TT head unit, you will have 3 items. So you'll have your aerial, of course, and then your attachments for the unit. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3. So with this car, this has a BOSE sound system. So you need to make sure that if you get in an aftermarket adapter, that's the right one. So the one I previously bought was this one from Incartec. Helps if it's the right way around, I suppose. Yeah. So, very self-explanatory. You have one end, which is for your new unit, and these two here are to connect to those two from your Audi, and then this does some very clever stuff, and then it makes your car compatible with an aftermarket head unit. There is a difference between the BOSE and the non-BOSE, but again, you just need to make sure and check that you're buying the right adapter for the vehicle that you have. The other thing you will need is one of these, which is an adapter for the aerial. So that goes into there, like that, like so, and then you plug that into your new head unit. So again, so then it's functional. Now I already have a dash cam that's fitted, that way you can see that there, and the cable goes through the roof all the way along and then down the pillar and then round the back of the dashboard. There is a video on the channel that shows the removal of a glove box, but again, there's plenty of videos out there to show you how to do that. So, and also removing the trim so you can then put the cables tidily through. My mic is in there. So here, again, it's quite straightforward really, but let's see if I remember which it is. It's one of these sides. So you push from one side and it pops out. Which side was it? So yeah, you push from the right hand side, you see it clips out like so, and there is my microphone that goes in here, and then that's wired in through the vehicle, and again down the pillar behind the glove box. So your end product, I need to remember what they're for, is so this is the USB connection for the dash cam just seen. Reversing camera is there on the number plates around. and again, that's wired in. So the reversing camera is connected to the backlight, so when you put it in reverse it powers it, so it sends it through. The cable runs all the way underneath that trim, and again down the pillar, down the glove box, and comes out here. So this one is for the rear reversing camera, and this is for the microphone. So again, even though the stereo comes with a mic, I don't need one because I've already got one installed. But again, of course, if you don't have one already, then you can install it whichever way you see fit. But I just thought it's a lot cleaner to have the dashboard ripped out and have all the wiring hidden so it's not exposed. Let's see how well I can do this one-handed. So aerial, let me just attach that. So that's the aerial adapter connected. Now if we put the incartec adapter, again I'll connect that up. So again, as you can see, it's quite self-explanatory. These are different sizes, so it literally only goes one way. Small one for the small one, and then that one for that one. And again, incartec, and just slot straight into the back of the new unit. Job done. There of course the aerial port, which is the reason why we need that adapter, so I'll get that plugged in. So as mentioned, once all plugged in, it's pretty straightforward, to be honest, because that just connects all in. No idea what that red and white cable are for, but we are where we are. So turn the ignition on, and there we have it. It's functional. I've got some white noise, if I can turn that. Let's have a look. There it is. And that's it. So now just push it in. It's a fairly shallow head unit, so I just need to push the incartec system cabling down at the back. So as you saw earlier in the video, that it's a very, very small unit, so that gives you plenty of space at the back. And then once I've got all that pushed in, I'll show you it in situ, and then yeah, we'll go from there. And there we have it. All plugged in, and that even closes, so that helps. So all in all, a very straightforward install really. It's just a case of having the right adapter for the right vehicle, as mentioned before. If you've got a BOSE system, make sure that it is noted that it is BOSE. I didn't have to do any soldering, didn't have to do any rewiring. It was simply just a case of plug and play. The volume works, obviously. I don't want to be getting done for copyright, so I can't play the sound for you. But the amp is getting power, so that's all working. For fits and giggles, I've attached the little hands-free controller that has a battery on the back of it, it appears. So yeah, again, that's just a simple case of getting it wired, getting it connected. This unit also has Apple CarPlay, and it also has phone mirroring. So I did have a look through, and there wasn't anything in the way of Google Maps or anything like that, or an ability to download applications, as with my last head unit. But if I can mirror screen, which I can with this unit, I should be able to then just put Google Maps on my phone, as most of you do, leave it on the passenger seat, and it should show up on the head unit. And again, with screen mirroring, that should all work really, really well. It looks okay in the whole. It doesn't look too crazy. You can change the background colors. I've gone with red because obviously that lot's red there. So that's pretty much it. So I hope you found this video useful. I thought it's better to put another one up because a lot of people have been asking questions on the various different groups on Facebook as to how to change the head unit, what kind of wiring that you need, that sort of thing. So it just made sense to just do another one, and this time it's all in one piece rather than multiple pieces, but you learn as you go. If you found it useful, give it a like, by all means feel free to subscribe. If you've got any queries, questions, by all means leave a message in the comments. I'll get back to you if I can, but otherwise enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.